Hey, Smidge. Yo. What's up? What up? What's up, dog? What up? What up? What's going on, Joe? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. Working on 2-pound pots today because I'm out of them on the website, at least in gray. A whole bunch of random stuff going on here today. Hey, Daryl. Yeah, thanks for the like. Appreciate that. Nice to see you. Joel throwing until 9 p.m. this week is catching up with me. I feel like a zombie. Oh. Well, you're becoming a potter ever so slowly, man. We're all just zombies walking around. I get you, though. I understand. I have no advice for you on that one. It's like, does it get better? No. It doesn't. You're going to become more tired and more tired and more tired. Your arms are going to start to hurt. Your brain's going to start to hurt. Your chest is about to hurt. Hey, what's up? Passerby, didn't see you in here. Sorry. I ignored your comment. Please don't be upset with me because I ignored your comment. Oh no. How could I miss Passerby? Welcome to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Smidge. Busy, not sleeping. Let's go. Let's get it done. Yeah. If I'm awake, I'm usually busy. So don't try calling. Ozzy, what is it? Ozzy J said hi. What's up? How are you? Welcome from down under. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, that was a horrible try at the accent. Please forgive me. Please forgive my stupidity. It's out of my control at this point. Just stamping on my stamp. And number 2. 2-pound pots today. A lot of them. That's the plan. We'll see how long I can stream it all, but those are out of stock. So are the rope rim. So are the dotted rim. So are... the list just goes on and on and on. Probably should make 100 number 2s with saucers, so 200 saucers. That should be the plan. I don't know if I'm going to stream all that, but that's the plan. Hey Sabrina, how are you? Mitch said, do you stream just on YouTube or also on Twitch? No, sometimes I go live on Insta, but that's rare these days. I did the other day just to show people the shop, what's going on down there. I used to do it every Saturday, give an update what's new in the shop and all that stuff. And I also used to throw a lot of my saucers live on there. But I like being here instead on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Ozzy says, where's Den? Well, she's, right now she's in boot camp for G.I. Jane 5. Timothy, what's up, Timothy? How are you? Sabrina says, fine, and you? I'm doing well. Thanks, Sabrina. Emily, what's up, Emily? How are you? Welcome to you. Mud, what's going on, Mud? Hey, thanks for all the hearts, guys. And the 15 likes already. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Share this on to everybody you know. Let's make it a pottery party, guys. Corn dog. What a corn dog. Let's see. Smidge, I have no idea. Sunglasses. That's cool. Becky, can you make a tank? I can make anything. I could just do everything. Because I just started this pottery thing yesterday and I seemed like I figured it all out, so we're good. Make a tank, airplanes, anything that's out of ceramic, you know. Ceramic submarine. I'm making a ceramic submarine at the moment that I'm going to launch out of Newfoundland. Here, there's a need for that up there. Can you make an ashtray? Ozzy says. Yeah, I can. I have. Back before my first beer, I made those. And that was at like 4 years old. And it was a Budweiser. And I have the picture to prove it. Did you ever find Demi? No, Demi's on set for G.I. Jane 6. Becky says, what is that? It's a flower pot. I make flower pots for a living, Becky. So, yeah, this is a 2-pound squat pot with scalloped rim, or I guess a split rim with a scallop, however you want to call it. But these are a very popular one on my website, so they're out of stock in the gray color, so I have some in white. I'll make them in gray, and then I have to switch over to making some rope rim pots. I have to make some dotted rim. So a bunch of different designs today. I don't know how many and we'll get to on the live. Would be nice if I could get 100 done. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Certainly not without a break. Becky, what are you using? I'm using clay. This is clay. And I don't do drugs. If that's what you're asking. How do I buy these pots? BenwellPottery.com. Yeah, Fresh Cup of Joel just threw the link in there. There's my website right there. Becky says I subscribe. Hey, thanks, Becky. Appreciate it. Hope I don't let you down. I very well might. Courtney said hi. What's up, Courtney? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. I just did the scallop on them, kind of like a pie crust. I'm just going back with my sponge and cleaning up the fingerprints because I don't like fingerprints on my pots. Shuriken Zone. Leo. Potterinos. How's it going, Shuriken? If I'm even pronouncing that right, I feel like I'm not. Shuriken. Shuriken. I'm not too bright. This one, Joel. I'm starting to understand how to read in emojis. It's taken me a while, but I think I got that one. Gail, what's going on? I'm doing well. You're well? Awesome. Yeah. Doing well, making stuff that's out of stock on the website. In the 2 pounds. In the 2 pound range. Joey Peterson, what's poppin'? Yeah, what is poppin'? That is the question of the stream. What is popping? You're poppin'. It's Mary Poppins. Be different than popping. Mary Poppins. Is it Serene? You find this job so sexy? You're into it, huh? Hey, whatever you're into. Do you have a pottery fetish? You been working outside, Gail? Nice. Hey, what was held back on to see it? You could just leave them there so I can see it. I like looking at them. Ah, make a clay chicken. I already have them. They're on my website. They're called. You could either get the Big Ben 2000, or you can get the Ripper 2000, which is unglazed. My legs would give it. Would they? Making pottery? Or watching pottery. You might as well sit down because I'm going to be making pots for a while then. Ah, see Jace, okay. Huh. That's telling. He would if he could read. Pass it by, George. Said you read mine. as mines are just subtitles. Thanks for the 26 likes, guys. Serene, I feel like your legs are you laugh, I can't. What do you call me funny? Like funny how? I'm a clown? Like I amuse you? I'm glad I don't watch these streams back and hear myself laugh, because then I would probably be like, ugh. Listen to it. Just listen to it. Ugh. My wife's vacuuming the dog at the moment. Just kidding. It's a joke. I know it's probably not even funny. I'm the only one laughing at the thought of it. Thank you guys. Appreciate all that. Appreciate all those likes. And whoever subscribed today, appreciate it. And we'll, like I said, hope I don't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, come on now. Oh, guys, I'm missing chat. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. I don't know why this thing does that. I think when something gets held for something, maybe. Oh, look at it all. Sorry, guys. I see we're having a roast for lunch today, Shuriken. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Adirondack, what's up? How are you? It's intrusive thoughts. French roast. Sam, may eat the pot. Do you have? Are you into Geophy? I believe that's what that's called. Yeah, Geophy. Well, clown, a good sign. No, I'm not offended. Thanks a lot. There's nothing you can say to me that I haven't said to myself in the mirror while drooling. Adirondack. Bye, dudes. What, you're out? You're out, Adirondack? Sorry if I read your stuff late. Something held up my chat. I don't know what the deal is with that. I figured out how to turn off numbers yesterday after your stream. Oh, cool. Gail, please tell us. Catherine said hi. Welcome to you. I was thinking it's a good idea. My dog got her summer haircut, so no need to vacuum her now. She looks like she's lost my bub. Yeah, my dog. It just, I was just kidding, but he does let off so much. He has short hair, but he lets off so much hair that it's inconceivable. Yeah, and add in that line. What an idiot. Go to your YouTube settings and turn off accept trophies and awards. Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never won a award before, so maybe that would be the first thing I ever won. Except winning the race to the egg. That was the first and last thing I won. Shuriken Zone says, I theoretically understand how these numbers work, but not in practice. Yeah. I know there's like experience points or something, or whatever. You earn XP by doing different things, maybe sharing the stream, or I don't know, liking it. I have no idea. There's a lot of different things that said it. I don't really know how it judges it. Because if it's the amount of comments, or how long you've been in the stream as well, watching wise, maybe has effect. I don't know. I guess I could look it up. Yeah, thank you, Gail. You won the Rabbit Award. Nice. Risk control. I am free, thank you. Yeah, he doesn't need any more trophies. He's had enough. Possible, Shuriken Zone. Kim says hello to you, sir. Hello to you, Kim. How's it going? Welcome to you. Sarah, how's it going, Sarah? Welcome. Hope you both are doing well today. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. James says hi. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to you, James. And welcome to you, Kim and Sarah as well. Sure, testing. Testes, 1, 2, 3, testes. Syphilis. Microphone check. Nope, you're still number one. You're number one in all of our books, Shurkinzone. James, how's your day? It's going well. How's yours? You having a good day? I'm doing well. A lot of stuff going on here. A lot of work. That's okay. It's better to have too much than none at all, I guess. Though I could use a break. I'll have somewhat of a break tomorrow because I will be running a retail shop with my father, so that's usually just a talk to people and sell pots kind of deal. And carry everything for them out to their cars because I'm old school. I don't want them to drop it like some kind of, like you buy an ice cream cone, you walk away and it drops. It's like, yeah, let me do that. Let me be the one that drops it because I know I can make it again. So it gets me outside every sale. And people wonder why I do that. And then they go, nobody's ever done that before. It's awesome. I leave the shop completely empty, and then people take all the pots and leave them. Just kidding. They don't. Stacks of, let's make stacks of 8, I guess. Not missing chat, sorry guys. Trying to hit the purple crown XP. Right. I love the work. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'd butcher your name, so. Surrey. I just say Surrey. James, what's up? Brody. Is there a Brody in here? Boston said hi. The whole city of Boston said hi. Brody. Shaw, like Brody. Or isn't it Bodie? Am I getting Jaws and Point Break mixed up? Bodie. Yeah, carrying to the car. Yeah, that's what people say. I mean, hey, they're supporting me, so. And when there's boxes of them, you know, they usually walk out with like a box this big or 2. And it's like, no, you walk out to the car, I'll walk them out for you. You're helping me out, you're supporting me, so. Plus, I can put them in their car in the right way, so I know that they'll make it home. Because some people don't have what used to be called common sense. A lot do, but I think it's a nice thing to do. Yeah, I got nothing. James says my sister said hi. Malia? Hi, how's it going? Welcome to you. Thanks for watching. Dear Sister James. Appreciate it. Tell her to subscribe on all of her accounts. If she likes watching a bumbling potter. Share it to all of her friends. That's what has to happen. Common sense. If it's not common, that's not common sense, is it? But smell isn't everything, is it? It's very uncommon sense. Nice thing to do, double tapping. Yeah, mud. You know what else is a nice thing to do? Double tapping the screen to leave a like. Thanks, Mud, for mentioning that. Yes, appreciate it. Whoever has liked the stream. Yeah. Whoever. Should have used a scraper for that. I didn't rip open my fingers again, but I didn't, so we're good. All right, did I get 4 of those? I did. All right. Can you set? Hang on. Mila? Hi, Mila. There you go. That work? You're trying to prove her wrong? Why? Why do you have to prove her wrong? Smidge writes, do you ever decide to freak people out a bit and write a weird message on the pot? No. Though I am thinking about getting a stamp that says place dirt here in the bottom of the pot. And that's only because I've had one person that's reached out to me and they've received one of my pots and asked why wasn't there instructions. So I could, if that ever happens again, I could say, well, look on the inside of the pot. It's a flower pot. Empty buckets. We're doing a lot of cleaning around here. Mainly my wife is, but that's why there's no fans behind me. Those fans are even getting taken apart screw by screw and cleaned. That's one thing I can't stand. When you walk in somewhere and, like, say people have a box fan or something, you look at it and you're like, do they not know how to take the thing apart and clean it? Like, it's quite simple. And they're breathing in all that horrible air. That's what you do, Smidge? I write, be kind. And then your name. Oh, cool. That's cool. Be kind. That's cool. Oh yeah, Mud. Oh, I forgot Mud is an octopus. Yeah. I guess it's better to be 8 than a unipus. No, there's a joke in there somewhere. Probably an ill-tasted one I shouldn't say. No, I've got it. Instructions unclear. Use hat. I mean, yeah. You could wear one of the pots as a hat, and then you'd be considered a pothead. Oh, I don't know, dude. If you're really an octopus, I mean, just that's yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry, actually. I'm sorry to offend the whole octopus community. Do not need that. I don't need that coming back to sting me. If that's what they do. No worries on. Right, I said we do stacks of 8 that way. I can come back and do another stack of 8 of each later or something. That works out. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. I don't know. Whatever happens. All right, guys, roped rim or dotted rim? It's not much of a difference. Roped rim or dotted? Let me know in the comments. Because I need to make both. So. Squid pretending to be an octopus, I guess. Gail says, my neighbor bought me a tie-dye tee shirt with be kind on it. She said, just had to get it for me so nice. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I would add rewind to the shirt. Be kind and rewind. That's just me, though. And you are very kind, Gail. So it all adds up. Gail says dotted. All right. Mud says ropes. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, we got another rope, and we got a rotted. I should try to make a rotted. I kind of like that one. Should I make a one of a kind? A rotted. All right. Well, so we had one. Guess we're going with roped. How about that? Guess it doesn't matter. Does it really matter to you guys? I gotta do them anyway. Either way, I gotta do them. Rewinded disc. But, it was a whole thing. In the warmth of the film, like, I don't know, there's just something different about it. Well, I know there's a lot of things different about it, but I don't have a VHS player anymore. I did look for one the other day because I have some VHS tapes that are apparently rare and worth a lot of money at this point, which is kind of funny, but I kind of wanted to watch a movie because they took all the original stuff out of the movie. And I have it on VHS. I do not have a VHS player, so if you want to send me a VHS player, please leave a comment below. I don't even know if I'd be able to hook up a VHS player to the TVs now. I'm sure I would hope so. Is there a HDMI converter? Yeah, I remember that one. Something tells me she wasn't talking about it. Gail says I have VHS tapes. Yeah, I still, like I said, there's certain things I'd rather watch on that, even though the format is square, basically. Well, don't be a degenerate. That's my job. Yes. There's only room for one. So there's a rope. You still have a working VCR and a ton of tapes. I was king of recording stuff. Yeah, no, I know that was my deal too. I actually had a duplicating CD burner because I would produce my own music, so it would work on any CD as well. A CD duplicator. I still have it. Works great. There's not many places where you can play a CD. Unless you have older cars like mine. Oh yeah, it was fun. I mean, I mainly used it for recording my own, or like, so every time we'd have a practice or get together with a group of musicians, I would record the whole thing on a 16 track, and then I'd bounce it down at the end of practice while everybody was hanging out, or if it's just a get together, whatever. Well, people were, were still chilling, having their drinks, whatever they were doing, and I would bounce it down, do a quick, quick edit, and then mix it down, put it onto a CD, and then I was able to make duplicates for every person that was there. It took about maybe 3 minutes to duplicate a, I don't know, 60-minute CD or something like that. So the quality was good. So, but I am definitely guilty of using it for other things as well. Sorry, Lars Ulrich, if you're watching. ID Kitten, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. Like high-speed dubbing, pretty much. Very quick. And it gave off an odor. It was different. Still have the thing though. I haven't used it in a while. Well, I have stacks over there, guys. Like I went through them not long ago. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 stacks of 100 CDs each of songs or multiple, recordings that I was working on. So some of the CDs had 10 songs, some of them had 1, some of them had a whole jam session on there. Well, that's basically 600-700 projects. Some of them were quite long. So I don't know. Got a whole database of them, really, which I need to put onto a regular cloud or something. But and some of them are repeats. So I like it. We come up with an idea for a band, like, okay, save that, and then we come back to it and then re-record it. But usually it wasn't more than one or 2 times. I'm going. Hey, Ken, I'm going to Wales tomorrow. And you're packing for the trip. Cool. Never been to Wales. I went to England though. I didn't go to Wales while I was over in that neck of the woods. No, it didn't smell like that shirt. It had a just. I mean, I don't know. You might know what that actually smells like. On the other hand, Pastorby says I used to hire DVD, rip and burn with the kids. I even print the disc image onto the burnt disc, save it forward. Yeah, right? Well, that's the thing I was missing. I didn't print the liner notes because that was the things we kind of paid attention to when we were young. Like even on cassettes and all that stuff, like it would have the booklet with it, and it would say who was on the album, who played this, who did that, who wrote this, who wrote that, a bit about the band. Like now you just, I guess you can get to that information if you're really into it, but that was like part of it, holding it in your hands and watching what the artist did for the cover art, for the inside the jacket art. Some of those images are just burned into my brain forever. I hear you, Pastorby. Jay, I have no idea what you wrote. Mode, Zayed said hi. I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome to you. Mud says, don't forget to like the stream, share the link, and bring your friends. I mean, that's such a... You know what, Mud? Out of the kindness of you writing that, there you go. Mud gets a pinned message for the day. So far. If somebody comes up with a better comment, which there's actually been a couple already that were held for review. There would have been plenty to comment, or pin, rather. That's why they think you're a robot. I thought you were an octopus. Or a unipus. Okay, well, you just outdid it. So let's, where we go here. Replace pin missing. There we go. It's almost like you've had mods for this sort of thing. My mods are friends, people I actually know. So, yeah, I do have them for, I pay them really good money. So it's actually, while my mods are here, I wanted to talk to you about that because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it this month from the payment side, so I apologize for any inconvenience. Jay, how many times have you seen the movie Ghost? Is that a horror movie, Jay? Oh, is it with Arnold? Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Get to the chopper. Arnold making pottery. Is that what happens? Is there some kind of pottery reference? Get to the pottery wheel now. I thought, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to let Jay answer that one. And what got you into this? I was born into it. I was molded by it. My father's a potter, so yeah. I was around it my whole childhood. I did a bunch of other jobs until then. Still trying to figure out how to cover the sperm. No, I got you. Sugar. Could you don't? We're all your friend here, Mud. You're the first octopus I've become friends with, or Unipus rather. Jay, you haven't seen the movie Ghost? It's with. Is it with Arnold? Who's in that movie, Jay? The one that he can. It's the one with the sexy pottery scene. Who's in it? Is it Arnold? No. It's not Arnold. It's Patrick Swayze. Swayze? Oh yeah, the French Belgium actor. Yeah, we talked about this the other day. He was his first movie was Cyborg. He actually got the role for Predator, but he turned it down. He was going to be the Predator, and then he was Frank Dew in Bloodsport, where he fought in the Kumite. And then he kind of kicked off his career with Kickboxer a little farther, right? He's a French-Belgian actor. And then, Double Impact, where he played Chad and Alex. And then, Time Cop. That was a good one. He does splits in every movie that he's in. He usually kicks or punches people in the groin after he does a split. Oh, Patrick Swayze was in Lost Boys. Oh. What? Oh, okay. I thought so. Oh, so he was like with Corey Feldman? He also plays a puppet in The Labyrinth. Oh, really? Yeah. Santa said hi. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to you. Thanks for popping in. Still love Cyborg. With Swayze. Yeah, Cyborg. That's probably one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies. With Mario Van Peebles. Have that right, Jay? That's Jean-Claude. Oh, Jean-Claude. Yeah, Jean-Claude. He was in Mad Max and the Lethal Weapon movies, right? And then he became a director. He was also in Braveheart, right? Jean-Claude. He became a director. He did The Passion, Apocalypto. He's working on The Passion 2 right now, right? Jean-Claude? It's called The Resurrection, I believe. Did you guys hear there's a Spaceballs 2 coming out, by the way? It's called The Schwartz Awakens. How do you 80s kids feel about that? Mo says, nope, he hasn't. Jay. You're slow on the tank, Jay? Sorry, man. No, I've never heard of Swazi. Swazi? I know he has a train that Bubbles stole. Dude, why did I just make that pot? You guys... Oh, an idiot. I like the Lost Boys reference. Like he was one of the Coreys. Oh, man. Bud, you leave Lethal Weapon out of this. Mel Jackson. Is that what you just wrote? Mel Jackson? Mel Jackson. What in the... Oh, Mel Jackson. Oh, man. I don't know why that made me laugh. Cross between Mel Gibson and Samuel L. Jackson. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Gil. I have no idea. Sometimes it's just like the first pot that you make, like as a production potter, I just need to make those all day. Because when I switch things up, I'm like, what do... yeah. Plus, I was trying to think of how to confuse actors. And while doing that, I confused this actor right here. I'm horrible. I like to apologize to the community. He was from the Jackson 6. He was the sixth member in the Jackson 6. Mel Jackson. Oh shit. Okay. See, I get. Did Jay leave, by the way? Sorry, Jay. I totally was messing with you. It's just like something that gets said every single stream, or in any other Potter stream for that matter. And by stream, Joel Jackson. Oh, wait, hey, don't make fun of my buddy Joel. You're gonna have to put you in timeout there, buddy. Nobody messes with my buddy Joel. Joel Jackson does have a ring to it, though. Oh, really good. Oh, I love that stuff. No. Anyone who makes a ghost reference in 2025 deserves it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, there does need to be a better movie with Pottery in it. There's a Potter reference in, was it 500? Aside from that, we're gonna have to make gonna have to be another movie with that, with Pottery in it. Maybe I'll have to make it. I did make a movie trailer about a Potter. It's in my long form videos. It's called The Nightmare of a Potter. So there's one of them. Oi. Oh no, is Unrock going to time me out? Unrock, yeah. I don't really see the, well, I kind of see what you're getting at, but I don't know. Well, it'd be really nice to know what your face looks like aside from a Unipus. You have like, I'm just picturing like, I'm kind of picturing you with like the lips of the Predator and a mix between the Predator and a face hugger from Aliens. Witches of Eastwick. Witches of, I don't even know what that is. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's a biopic. Yeah, I don't know. If they were to represent it correctly, sure can. Like, I'm surprised they didn't with like Kill Bill or something. Somebody that had a little more, you know, like it hasn't popped out at all. I don't think I've seen anything with it either. Now think of the Troy's looking basement dweller. Times nice. Okay. I got you. So you're a basement dweller. Ah. Wait, do you have another account named Basement Dweller? That'd be a good one for you to change it to, if you haven't taken that name already. If you invite me to the Discord, I'll do a top secret face reveal. Mud Octopus. I don't have a Discord. What Discord are you talking about? I'm not a part of any Discords. Oh well, now how can you make fun of my face if you can't show it? I don't want to see your face. I want to work. I want to see my wife's face. That's about all the people I want to see throughout my days, if I can avoid it. Joyce, what's up? Garage. You're a garage dweller. Nice, Joyce. Uh-oh, is today the day, Joyce? Are you gonna come out of the shell? You gonna let loose today, Joyce? Oh, hang on, guys. My mom was texting me. I gotta text her back. Eric, it's all about symmetry. Can be. Absolutely. How's it going, Eric? Um, hey, it's a true, is endangered in martial arts. Difficult to cultivate at a certain level of skill as compared to martial arts. So there aren't many practitioners left. Right. But if it's used properly in a movie, it could be darn cool. And usually, if they're going to use something like that, they would do some research to find the right person to do it. But I could be wrong. This explains its relative absence in films. Yeah. Sure, a friend of mine was the style. Hang on 1 second, guys. Hi, sorry about that, guys. Learn to fight in tight quarters like basements. Nice. Right, you are, Ben. Could look awesome on a film if it's done correctly. I know, right? Smidge. He's back? You're back, Smidge? Nice to meet you back. Maria said hi. What's up, Maria? How are you? Welcome to you. Just making flower pots as I normally do. Welcome to you. What sort of karate do you practice? I figured it must be karate. If it's in Okinawa. Wait a minute. What happened in Okinawa? Yours in Okinawan style. Very cool. Ben's got crisscross will make you wiggity wiggity whack. At the end of this live, I'd like to read you guys the poetry I'm working on. But Mud, you changed your. Did you seriously change your profile pic to show us a face reveal? Us, as in everybody in here. Let's see. I don't think that's you. I think you just copied something from somewhere. Joyce. Nice, Joyce. Yeah, that's cool, Joyce. You're into that. One says yes, top secret. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I feel like you could just been copying like some random person's picture off the internet and putting it on there. If it is you, I apologize because I've called you like dude the whole time, right? What's up, dude? Is inappropriate of me then? Jay says, I love the way you... Yeah? Do you? I bet you do. Bet you're into it. You can see that. That checks out, Jay. Smidge. Oof, really said you're not... Oh, you're not? What's up? You wish you were the clay? Huh. Well, keep wishing, because you're probably human and not clay. Maybe. I assume Mud was a dude also. Well, it's just all assumptions. I don't know. Mud could have most certainly just taken a different, somebody just random's picture and put it on there. Nobody ever knows ever about anyone. What was that noise? Jay, you earned a sub? I did? All right. Well, thanks for subbing. Thanks for syncing your sub into the stream here. Appreciate it. Earned a sub or a hoagie? I'm coming out with a new dating app, dating website called Hoagies. Most people assume I'm a dude and I prefer it that way. Okay. Sure, right, Ben. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything, bud. Oh, goodness. Mud, you're the... At the skin shop? What the heck is a skin shop? Like you wear different skins? Is that what's going on? Like you're into like Silence of the Lambs or something? Put the dog in the bucket. Oh man, no, I can't take it. Take it off. Dang. Oh, okay. Deb says, howdy. What's up, Deb? How are you? Welcome to you. Always nice to see you. How is your day? Smidge, howdy. Guys, it's stuck. Help. That's it. So, yeah. It's skin. You wear skin. Hey, passerby, you still in here, man? You picking up what I'm feeling through the forest there, buddy? There's some kind of disturbance in the forest. Sorry, that was an inside joke. And by inside, I mean... Deb says, good. Hope all is well with everyone here. Yeah, everything's good. Can't complain. I would, but that's for a different stream. I'll complain on my other channel called Ben Wolff Complains, which I probably should start. He had a horrible day. Everybody should listen to what happened to me. Just kidding. That's about it. You know it to be true. I'm always just lurking about. Butte. Mud, try putting some lotion on your skin, but remember, put the lotion in the basket. That's Arnold in Silence of the Lambs. Put the dog in the bucket, yeah. So stupid. Dave says, wow, that Arnold is on point. Yeah, I mean, only at moments, Deb. The one that gets me the most is from Total Recall, when he flies out the window, and then his eyes start, from the gravity, it starts compressing. And... Wow, ow, ow. You just gotta think how annoying that is to hear that. Hey, Dad, what are you doing today? Wow! Get to the chopper. Got to shock the muscles. He's got to shock them. What's the names of his movie? That's the stuff that gets me laughing hysterically. Like, I think it's what? Running Man. His name is Benjamin Harris. My name is Benjamin Harris. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Any of them. They're just all those movies. And I like a lot of them. But the names they give them were like, no, your name is not that. And like Commando, his daughter's name is Jenny. And he's like, Jenny. He's like, he can't even say his own daughter's name. It's Jenny, not Jenny. Account creation and friend account. Account creation and friend count matches. Fifth. But this is as close as I get to nothing. What are you talking about, bud? Van Lee said hi. What's up? Are you just free-handing the clay blob amount? No, I weigh it out to 2 pounds even. I could never giant pot, tiny pot. No, I mean I can do that with certain things, like my 1 pound pots. I pretty much have it down anyway. So like right now I'm gonna do another one, and I weigh it out. I weigh it out just to make sure. So I grab this amount, I put it on, and it just needs, that's how much I was off by. Let me show you. That's how much I was off by for 2 pounds. So if I do it all at the same time and I wedge out, you know, like 50 of them, then usually I'm really not off at all very much. So you get used to it. Once you do something like thousands of times, it kind of. Becky's really into tanks. Have you been here the whole time waiting for me to make a tank? Nice knife. It sound like something from Pottery. What was the one where he's a spy and his wife gets roped into being a spy? True Lies? Oh, everybody said it before me. Yeah. But Jamie Lee Curtis, who got her start in film in Halloween, I believe. It was one of her early movies, anyway. I believe she had a famous parent, did she not? What do I know? I'm just making stuff up. You guys can believe it or not. Becky says no. Yep, Halloween. All right, I had that right at least, Shurkin. I had you kid. I'm back. Nice to meet you back. And there's a storm here, and I got on the weather app, Becky says. I hope everything's okay during the storm. Make sure your phone is charged. What says her dad was Tom Cruise. Oh, she was what, conceived on the set of Risky Business? Yeah, I'd say some random. I'd say some really random stuff here. Oh boy. Mud, I believe her dad was Tony Danza. Extravaganza. Hey, Tony. When I say extravaganza. Hey, it's Tony Danza, eh? It just doesn't perform. You know what Tony needs? You know what Tony needs before he goes on stage to perform. Oh my God. A nice big bleep. Now when I say extravaganza, every time somebody mentions Danza, I do the Fonz and say, hey, hey. Yeah, see, I don't know about the hey. Like, that's more of a, I guess, my Fonz impression is Andrew Dice Clay, basically. And Mary had a little lamb, hey. Little boy blue. I'm not doing those on here. YouTube won't like that. Everybody will unsubscribe that's listening to me. I do the tongue. I get it. I get it. Andrew Dice Clay. And the Tony Danza, Andrew Dice Clay, and the Fonz all sound the same. Hey, hey. Yeah, Tony Danza. He's got a little bit lower of a voice, see? I do really good impressions, says Joel. Yeah, no, but it fits Danza's vibe. Yeah. Damn. Dice. Oh, okay, somebody knows Dice in here. Goodness. Thank goodness. You're not the only idiot. Me. Roses are red and violets are blue. I'm not doing them. I'm not doing them, Deb. Not today. I'm gonna lose all the subscribers. Becky says he fought on D-Day. Who did? Henry Winkler? I highly doubt that. Is that what you're talking about? So can you please make a Soviet tank? I can. Really funny. When somebody says the same joke over and over, just creative. Right? People that repeat jokes. And I've repeated myself a lot in these streams, Joel, so that's hitting home. But I'm 100% with you. So the worst is when you're at a party and somebody says a joke, and then you're like, all right, that was funnier, whatever. And then you walk outside, and then a few minutes later you walk back and you hear that person saying the same joke to somebody else at the party. You're like, dude, is that the thing you came up with for the day? I'm with Joel on this. The same repetitive joke. We come up with something different. PG Bob said, hi, what's up, PG? I'm finishing them for you. It's just me and the dogs. They've heard first. All right, Deb. Cool. You know, you get what I'm at. Hey. Did you finish the Little Boy Blue one? Oh, you won't lose mine. I know, right? Oh, it's hilarious. We couldn't deal with it if we lost the mud. The mud? I mean, this is mud right here, technically speaking. Charlie, how's it going, Charlie? Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Becky, it was for my grandpa because he served in World War II, but for a long time he's dead. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You're starting to sound like Buffalo Bill. Now you know why I prefer to let people think. It gets a lot weirder with the truth out there. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, man. Well, we've learned a lot today, Mud. You're a basement dweller. You like to wear skins. You What's your hobbies, Mud? Do you have any hobbies? Or like, are there any pursuits in life that you're trying to do? Like, what do you do for a job? I've never asked that. What does Mud do for a job? It's Friday. Charlie says, "Yeah, Friday." Well, I still assume you're an octopus. Yeah. Here's my only grandpa. Sorry, Becky. I am an octopus. There you go. Right into suits. Oh, yeah, I was Mud into suits. Like skin suits. Is that what the reference was? It definitely was a Silence of the Lambs skin suit reference. I'm pretty sure. Do I have that wrong, Mud? Guys, this is getting interesting. It's about to get real interesting. Strap in your seatbelts. Tony Dan's is about to go for it, huh? Hey. Strap in, kids. Yeah. What? The octopus thing. Okay. I appreciate you all keeping this under wraps. If I find another thing. Being potato shaped. Okay. I was just asking, like, what your hobbies were. Like, what do you like to, what do you do for a living? Do you, like, in all sincerity? You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to. But do you have any hobbies, like something you want to be, or something you're really into? I'm actually just genuinely curious at this point. Yeah, Joel. There we go. Skin suits also. I'm asking you, Bud. Skin suits is very interesting. Quite telling as well. Possibly. Or like a half penguin, half beaver mix, like a beaver penguin. That's cool. Does Joyce feel a disturbance in the force? Let out your feelings, Joyce. Guys, by the way, thank you so much for the 84 likes today. I appreciate all of those. Everyone that's been hanging out here. All the usual suspects and all the new people that popped in as well. It's funny, like, I don't know who you are in real life, any of you, aside from 2 people in here. But you all seem to be, like, because you keep coming back in and whatnot, and it's just interesting. Like, when I say, how was your day, and this and that, and you get a vibe of who some people are. It's kind of fun. What is this, Becky? Before he died, he told me he wanted a Soviet. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know if I can make that. I did say I could, but I don't make anything that involves death. I don't make urns. I did it twice, and it was the hardest thing for me to make. And I'm not doing them ever again. That was a day that I almost quit pottery, to be honest with you. It was asked of me, and I had to do it. And yeah, that was a point where I found a spot where I was like, oh, okay, this is not what I'm into. And then the idea that people make them to profit off of them. It's kind of messed up. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see. Charlie says, oops, I missed it. 85 likes now. Yeah. Appreciate it. Actually, it says 87, but yeah, your comment was probably 5 minutes ago and I didn't read it. Charlie says, I feel everything. It's a curse. Did you feel that I was going to drop that? I'd have to reshape this. I think it's time to switch over to the dotted rim. What do we got here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fine. If you know what voice that's referencing, I'd be shocked. I don't really have a free time, so this is my maximum social activity outside of elderly. All right. Don't you, you work at a, what is it, nursing home? Is that what it's called? It was something like that, right? And you do nails for people? I think I have that right. Yeah. Okay, that's super cool if you want to honor wishes. Yeah, no, I really don't make tanks and stuff like that. I make flower pots. I haven't done much, like, sculptural stuff. I've made some very strange Tim Burton-esque items in the past. That's how I refer to them. And they're pretty messed up. I haven't had time to really do much of that. Jennifer Redgate, what's going on? Happy Friday the 13th. Woohoo! Is it a happy day in history? I don't know. Though Friday the 13th Part 2, the movie was filmed right down the road. If you go to 2 minutes in on Friday the 13th Part 2, there's a scene where they're at a little village and the guy is like, don't go up to Crystal Lake or Camp Crystal Lake, whatever it is. Whatever. So they had like a phone booth they put there. The phone booth wasn't there in real life, but they filmed that right in the center of New Preston, which is one town down from the town I grew up in, which is about 15-20 minutes from here. And then a lot of the stuff was filmed at a camp I actually worked at in high school. Or right out of high school, rather. Worked there for a summer. So I was golf course maintenance engineer. But yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know it was right out of high school. Wait a minute. I'm missing so much stuff here, guys. I'm sorry. Jennifer says, thank you, friends. Smith says, ooh, Tim Burton, shout out, let's go. I did some weird stuff. Jennifer says, doing well. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah. And yeah, so my in that movie, while they're driving, my family's dairy farm is pretty much everything they're driving by. When we were little kids, we went out and they were driving by filming stuff for another movie. And my stepbrother and I went up to the guys filming and asked for autographs and all that stuff. It was cool. Smidge ever checked out? I don't know who that is, Smidge. What did Deb say? Did I miss it? Oh my god, I didn't know I was right out of high school until I had kids. Such a fun job. Oh, cool. Where are you at again? I forget. I'm in Connecticut, northwestern part of Connecticut. What about you, Red D? I can't. I'm going to have to push up. I'm just have to go back. With whose profile? Ben, that's awesome. I love films. Huge horror fan here in general. Yeah, there's actually been there's been a ton of movies that were filmed around here. It's so close to the city, so there's a lot of films and a lot of actors. A lot of actors have popped in the shop. Who's the one I met the other day? J.R. Bourne popped in the shop. He's a cool guy. Maud became a member. Nice. Weren't you already a member? This is better than Sean. So you renewed your membership? Is that what happened, Maud? Thank you so much for doing that. And he says this message is better than Joel's. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate the support, Maud. And staying a member. Maud, that stinks. Human thumbnails were nice. But I miss familiarity. So wait a minute, you changed your thumbnail again? What's going on here? Hang on. Let me go to channel. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I didn't even see what popped up. Was a haunting in Connecticut filmed at your house? Maybe someday you'll find out. The sequel will be. You never know. Let's see. Jennifer says, I'm in New Hampshire. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have family from Connecticut and Hamden. Oh, cool. Yeah, Connecticut's a small place, so it's not too far away. I like New Hampshire. My dad went to high school in Wilton, New Hampshire, at a Waldorf school called High Mowing School. And what was cool about that school is that the pottery teacher there was just absolutely amazing. She was so cool. But I'd go back with my dad up to New Hampshire because he'd go back and do demonstrations all the time. So I got to learn a lot from being around her. And she actually she's the same. My dad and Will from Bell Hill Pottery have the same pottery teacher. She stopped teaching pottery, I think, at the age of 96 years old. And she passed at 102. So something like that. Awesome. But New Hampshire's nice. I used to have a store in Keene that would sell my pots. Canada has a lot of Hallmark movies filmed or set there. You love me a Hallmark movie? Don't at me. No, I won't. I won't. My dad's in the Hallmark movies big time. We got a lot of jokes about them. A yarn love. No, I'm not messing with you. But yeah, no, there's so many actors that live right here. It's insane, guys. It's pretty crazy. When you go to a store and you're like, oh, there is Conan O'Brien or Dustin Hoffman or Mia Farrow or whatever. It's like little Hollywood up here. But I've looked into living in New Hampshire. It says, their slogan is "Live free or die." So taxes are low for purchasing items, but not for property taxes. The property taxes are crazy. So, Mud, it's because did I miss something from Mud? Sorry. Oh, they gifted you before. Ah, okay. Maybe you were one of the ones that Jay and Clay or somebody gifted. Shuriken Man throwing pots until 96. I don't know. Oh, since 96? Or until 96? No, I'm not going to be doing like 100 pots or whatever on stream here. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to get to 100 pots today. Talking to you guys slows me down. But I enjoy doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Jennifer says, "Oh wow, good for her. That's 100. Yeah, 104. Wow, that's good genes. Yeah, no, that stuff always amazes me. Like making it that long. She was an awesome lady. So knowledgeable. It was a bit ridiculous. And a kind woman too. But are you like whereabouts in the New Hampshire are you? Well, you don't have to say the town, but are you like north, south, east, or west? I used to have a store in Peterborough, New Hampshire as well. Not me personally. They would buy the pots and sell. Gail says, "How can you even see the thumbnails? They're so small." I know. Well, I can click on them and go to the channel, and it makes it a little bigger. But you might not be able to do that. That's so long to live whole. Yeah, it is. I don't know what you said, Charlie. You didn't have to retract if there's spelling. Property taxes will get you every time. Oh, I know. Well, it looks awesome. That's the thing. Like, every time I've been there, it's like. So the farther up New England you go, like every 30, 40 miles, like it's like another 5 years back in time. So the farther up you go, it's kind of nice. So I'd like to go back to the 90s and stay there. Which would probably be, I don't know, midway up, something like that. What's this on here? Oh, you can? You can press and hold it and it'll do that? I didn't even know. I don't know. It's showing me a different one. They're showing me the one you changed, but I can see that you changed the picture. No, but I never report. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Didn't work, just got a message. Maybe you should report him. Yeah. I'm originally from Brockton. Oh, okay. In Mass. I didn't like move to Manchester. Oh, you're in Manchester. Nice. Isn't that where Adam Sandler, Seth Meyers, who lives right down the road from me now, and Sarah Silverman lives, right? Up in Manchester. I could have that wrong, but I know they were in New Hampshire. I thought they were there. Mount Washington. Yeah, Mount Washington's not. Mount Washington is where I believe that's where we spread my step grandmother's ashes. I think that's how that was. Beautiful. It's just like really white rock at the top. There's a hell of a hike. Let's see. Shurikens in mud. I thought only moderators could get people's profiles. Well, I have no idea. I was just filling in for Joel. Well, I guess that's Ben's fault for not making Gail moderate. I don't really want Gail seeing some of the shit that comes in, to be honest with you. Gail's a really nice person, and I don't know her in person either, but I know I can tell she's a nice person, but I don't want her seeing the stuff that comes in that gets held for review. Because there's some foul stuff that comes in sometimes. There's racist stuff that comes in times. There's all different types of stuff that comes in all the time, and I don't want her to see it. I want her to have her enjoy her experience here. Simple as that. Let's see. Well, I guess. Let's see. Yes, he lives right on my road. Nice. Yeah, I knew he was right there. I know I had that right, Jennifer. And Sarah Silverman and her sisters were there. Her father had the jewelry shop. I don't know why I know all this crap. And Seth Meyers was in the same town as well. Seth Meyers now lives right down the road from me. So he's another one that's right there. Joy says, I see the pen, but it might... You might report yourself, Trace. Nice. Gail says, Ben has all the mods he needs. Yeah, I mean, I had the 2 or 3 people that I have. I actually, know in person. But I know Gail would help if I requested her to. But I just want her to enjoy the streams and not have to deal with seeing some of the stuff that comes in. Neighbor as well. Mother is. Adam was here not long ago. Yeah. It'd be cool to run into him. Seems like he'd be a normal, nice guy in person. A lot of those people are when you meet them. As long as you're not like some kind of like weird fan. Like, oh my god. You're just like, hey, what's up? You can have some good conversations with them. Adam Sandler. Yeah, he filmed a movie right down the road in New Milford, which was Mr. Deeds. That was filmed right down the road. I prefer, but I'm on for a different kind of vibe. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather. I got enough mods. Thank you, Ben. Unfortunately, nothing shocks me anymore. I know. Me either. Nothing shocks me, Cal. Guys, thank you so much for the 92 likes. I appreciate every single one of you. Jennifer says that's cool. I like stuff. Yeah, some of that stuff's alright. Seems like a nice guy. I haven't watched this show too much. Probably because I don't have cable, so that might help. The doing. And the years he was on SNL, I was not really into SNL at that point. Or, I mean, I like previous stuff. I haven't actually stopped kind of watching SNL with the whole Sandler, Chris Rock class kind of deal. Robbie Schneider. That whole era. I moderate for a horror channel and a couple of German friends. And yeah, really terrible stuff certainly does crop up. Yeah, it is pretty interesting, Shurkin. Shurkin, do you sprechen Sie Deutsch? Let's see, Mud, I feel like the five of us had this conversation before. The five of you? I thought you were 8. Is you an octopus? I think you're 8 different people. LTV gets some gross stuff. She's a trooper for that. I'll learn to throw pots. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I've had it too here. It's just what it is. You can lean into it and mess with them. And like pretty much just talk shit back to them, but or you can, just ignore it. And yeah, I've only been able to catch her live like twice. And one of the lives was so busy, I really couldn't even keep up with the chat. So I turned I made it full screen so all I could see was just her trying to see what she was up to. So. To work at the thing around the corner. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you guys having those 3 people there. It's funny how certain places have certain amounts of comedians pop out. I'm sure there's a lot in Brockton too, actually. You said you were in Brockton first. I feel like somebody, like a comedian we know, popped out of there. Like a Jim Norton or Bill Burr type. Out of Brockton. John Paul. Thank you for clarifying, John. Yes. Yes, thank you. It's like Dwight Schrute from The Office. He just has to just name off the people that come in, including himself. Attention! John Paul Bunny! It's the garden party. The rules of the garden party. Whatever the heck that was. Oh man, I haven't seen that in a while. But I don't talk. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you do, bud. Lucy said hi. Welcome, Lucy. Hope you're doing well. Let me get the time. It's 3 o'clock. Almost. I need a drink of water, is what I need. Not one sip yet. Gotta hydrate for safety's sake. Well, this pot needs to be pulled out a little more. I'm not happy with the size of it. It needs to be the same size as the other ones. Customers don't get mad that they're not made exactly the same. Sherkin Jones said, I don't speak German, in fact, though I had a year of it in 7th grade. I'm English language monitor. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't speak either. I can understand a bit of it. Just sounds like drunken English to me. And then you're like, oh, I get what you're saying. Jennifer says, yes, Brockton is rough, but I do visit my brother. He still lives there. I have friends that live there still. Cool. Brockton, that's west of Springfield. I'm sorry, east of Springfield. In between Springfield and Boston, right? In Brockton. Up there near Boston. Or is that, is it south of Boston? Yeah, I just need to be clarified where that is, because I think I know where it is, but then I might be wrong. Moderate, you are recover. She's a tough. Only problem with Wild West chat is that people with genuine interest in the subject sometimes have their questions missed. Yeah, good point, passerby. So, like, yeah, I'm making pots, and then when people are just yapping about, and then there's one person that's like, hey, I actually have a question about pottery, sometimes it gets filtered out. And if that ever happens in here, I kind of just, like, luckily passerby or Fresh Cup of Joel or Gail or somebody could mention to them or answer the question, or they can just have them repeat the question and just say that I missed it. Because sometimes, so when like a message gets held for review, I lose like the stream, like I have to scroll. So yeah, let's see. Patrick, welcome to you. No idea what you wrote, but hope it's something all right. Fresh Joel agrees with Pastor. Yeah, no, I agree with him. Let's see, Mud. When that happens, I usually will bring the attention of the creator because that's more likely to. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Otherwise, they'll. Yeah, I mean, it's happened here a few times where it's gotten crazy, but usually it's not. And when it does get crazy, it gets crazy. And if I miss chat and people are just, whatever. I try to keep up, but it is hard to make these things, read the chat, and then read if it's okay to say or not. Yes, the city of Chief. South Boston, half hour away from Boston. Okay, south of Boston. Yeah, that's okay. I was just on I was on 495 the other day, and I saw a sign for Brockton, so I should have. But I thought I was on I-90, but it wasn't. So 495 makes more sense. As I went out to the Cape to pick up pots. I drove all the way out to the Cape and back from Connecticut. That was all the way out to Truro and then back. Which kind of sucked because just wanted to stay out there. Love the Cape. But this is what it is. It is pretty funny, the city of champions. Mud says, Wild West chats are certainly crazy. I've been watching a couple fix VW bug and their lifestyle is yeah. He said, I eat apple. Was he holding his tongue while he said it, Joel? I'm really not fond of the Wild West stuff. Hey, when it gets crazy, you never know. Someday you might pop in here and there'll be like 4,000 people watching and you might not be able to get your comment to me. And in those days, I probably will just let it go. And I'll just shut up and make pots, or I'll yap to myself like Bill Burr and talk to myself. And you guys can all just yap amongst yourselves. And if it does come to that point, I'm sorry, but that's what will happen. But I doubt that will ever happen. I do not have any delusions of grandeur for this channel. I'm really not. Oh yeah, I read that. What I got? If you had like 300 plus people in here trying to talk at one time, it's understandable. Yeah, the other day there was a point where there were 600 and something people in here. So they were all not trying to talk at the same time, which was interesting. I was able to keep up with the chat with that. Jennifer says, love the Cape. Me too. Yeah. No, I do. I try to go every year. Well, this year I'll be teaching again at Castle Hill Center for the Arts. I'll be teaching there with my father doing a pottery. Actually, that's in September. But I had family that lived in Falmouth. I had family that lived in Wolff. So I kind of stayed almost in every. We've tried to stay in every town on the Cape. I think there's a few towns that we haven't stayed in. I think it's like Centerville or something, I know was one of them that I haven't stayed in. But if you go up the list of them, we've pretty much stayed in almost every one. And Brewster, I don't think we've stayed in Brewster yet. I like to go in off season. All the kids and the idiot frat kids are back to school. I forgot. Whoa, thank God. The one left me. Oh, it left you. Who's got number one? Oh, Mud's got one. Deb says 600. Wow, look at you. You'll have. Yeah. No, the sunglasses won't go there. They'll go on the other end, Deb. No, none of that happened. I don't know how many like TV spots and all the stuff I've been on in my life, and there was one point I was playing a gig. This is crazy. I was playing a gig on the side of the road of this thing. This lady came up to me and in the middle of my guitar solo, grabbed my hand and said, "You're Ben Wolff." Grabbed my right hand. So I had to like hammer on and hammer off to do solos. And she kissed my hand and said, "Thank you for all you do. I saw you in, I forget what Martha Stewart's, one of her shows or whatever it was." And everybody in the band's looking at me like, "Dude, what the hell is going on?" And I'm like, that's as far as it ever went. So hopefully it stays there. That was a very weird experience. I'm like, I do not want any of that to happen. I really don't know what I did for her to thank me. It could have been like some donation or something that I did at some point. That was my guess. But I had to pull off doing a solo while this lady was doing that. That was a weird one. Let's see. Oh, what you mean, Sharon? Wait, what is it? crazy. What's his crazy? Jennifer, I like Bill Burr. He's from, yeah, he's from Canton, right? Yeah, he's from Canton. He's not from Southie. Yeah, no, I'm really into earlier Bill Burr stuff. And during the pandemic, whatever, he did a show right down the road from my house here in a cornfield. I went and saw him twice. He was getting ready to go on to Saturday Night Live, so his act kind of was what we saw on Saturday Night Live, except a little more in depth. But yeah, I love his earlier stuff. There's been many times, and there might be more if you pop in here more often. Same Jennifer, where I literally have like, how are ya? No teachers. Let's see. Mod foot sunglasses, bro. Dive the pooperots. See, there's Canadian humor right there. I'm starting to really like Canadian humor. It's so stupid. Paparazzi, more like pooperazzi. I still haven't had a sip of water. Nicoletta says hi. What's up? Welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm listening chat here, guys. Jennifer says, how many pots do you make a day? A lot, Jennifer. Depends on the day. But depends on the size of the pot and the day. It can be 40, it can be 80, it can be 100. It really depends. What chance? Show up 10 different disguises. Same. Oh my god, it's bad. I have to say. Would you call me shark? Passerby did Bill Burr when he had balls was brilliant. He got him cut off, did he? Yeah, his earlier stuff. I mean, I loved him back in the O&A days, and then obviously when his career took off, when he went nuts on Philly, and then the first specials. Actually, the first special that he had on Netflix was the introduction, and then I did a deep dive on the guy, and yeah. I like his really early stuff too. I mean, I'm not opposed to I just haven't seen like the Hulu one because I don't have Hulu, so I haven't been able to see it. What is it called? The Drop Dead Years? I haven't seen that yet. But the whole specials thing, guys, it's not who they really are. Like, I like to go. Like, I saw Theo Vaughn last year. He was great. I saw Shane Gillis last year. That was really awesome. That dude is funny. Yeah, I'm a musician, but I think I like to go see stand-up comedy more at this point. Somebody mentioned little filthy Jimmy Norton's coming to Foxwoods, Connecticut this year. I might have to go see that. washed up sea turtle. Water. Jeez. Cheers to everybody here, by the way. Cheers to you. Thank you for popping in. Clananthus, nice to see your name in here. Oh, see, I'm missing so much chat, guys. Hang on. I'm sure can you use the words syllables. It's fantastic. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if he has a brother, Bobby Burr. I went to school with a Bobby Burr. You do sound like him, Bobby Burr. Did you guys see the whole thing about him maybe being the brother of Billy Corgan? That whole scandal. It's kind of funny. They do look a lot alike. Mud, take a drink. Just did. Thank you. I know I'm behind on the chat, sorry guys. Don't negate to hydrate. Wow. You know what? I might want to pin that comment. That's even better. Clananthus, it's so nice to see you in here. Thanks for tuning in from Greece. You're stronger than water. You believe? I'm stronger than water? That's weird. Because whatever we pour you into, you fill up the container perfectly. Cyrus says, hi man, what's up, Cyrus? Have you seen Deb? Oh my god, Tom Segura's special has been. I haven't watched the new one. Is there a new one? Which one are you talking about? Like Sledgehammer or? Yeah, he's awesome, Deb. All right, Deb. Paint the picture who Deb is too. We got you. You watch your mama's house, Deb. That's awesome. My first watch, I forgot to subscribe, so I went looking, found out there's a pretty funny comic. Yeah, not a comic, dude. Don't try to be either. I'm funny how? I'm a clown. We amuse you. Jennifer says, cheers, cheers to you. Joshua. You should make a hand out of clay, Cyrus? I have. I made my brother some middle fingers for him to shoot at. That was his Christmas gift one year. I never said. Yeah. No, you never did say that, Mud. Dead bad dogs. Like a clown. Joe Pesci, like a clown? Like I amuse you? Here for your entertainment? What's so funny about me? Tommy, I'm kidding. You love your mom's house, alright. There we go. Talk about their kids. Yeah, some of the stories are, they're gonna have their hands full. Like there's one of their son trying to feed Bert Kreischer toilet water. Go ahead, have a sip. It's like, oh man. I'm glad, like, we live in a pretty good era for comedians. I'd have to say. But I would say some of the ones that they don't let rise to fame because of their political point of views or whatever. It's a shame because there's some really good ones out there that are held back. One of my favorite being Nick DiPaolo. He's an old ONA guy as well. And every time I've looked, I'm like, why doesn't he have a special? It's like, oh, he just too much, you know, specific side of the aisle stuff. It's like, who cares? Who cares what you're into? But anyway, yeah. I would have to say we are in a lucky time frame for comedians. And that they're actually able to still have freedom of speech. Don't wait. Though I really would like, if I could go back in time and watch some of the, I'd like to go see Norm Macdonald live or Pryor, George Carlin. I mean, George Carlin would have been sick to be able to see in person. Even though it was like a rehearsed, massive monologue, would have been awesome. Like a boss. Like a boss. So, like a boss, are you like boss? Oh, that's cool, like a boss. See, this is where we get stuck, because somebody got things. I left an answer to a random guy's shuriken question. Did I miss anything good? Nope. See, I'm missing something. No, I'm good. Jennifer says, George Carlin was awesome. I was watching some of his stuff. Yeah, that was the first. So when I got a CD player for the first time, back a long time ago, my dad said, you can pick out 3 or 4 CDs. I picked out Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, Warrant Cherry Pie, George Carlin. I think there was Dr. Feelgood in there as well. By Motley Crue. Oh, what a wild mix. But, hey, that was 80s and 90s for you. Like an 8-year-old. Yeah, passing by, yeah. I don't know. It was kind of typical. It was kind of typical. So, good on you, passerby. Who cares? All right, it's 3:09. Been on for quite a while here. This will have to do. This other stuff needs to get done. Oh no! Wait, what? 3:09. I need to be able to get down to the hardware store. Shuriken says, hey man, I think I may be able to get your Shuriken done by Sunday or so. I'll shoot you over some pics at that point. Oh, cool. Awesome. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, if everything goes as planned, I hope to be able to get that pot fired tomorrow. As long as humidity stays. There's a few factors. If it gets fired tomorrow, it'll be out. And maybe you can go out on Monday or Tuesday. So, yeah, shoot me an email. We'll figure that out. Appreciate that. I think that's a fun little trade there. And I'll have to try those out. I'll have to watch some of your videos to watch for form and see if I'm doing that right or wrong. Which it's going to be wrong. But I think that'll be cool. I think it's quality of messages. sloppy sounds of pottery. No idea what she wrote, Radina. That's what I get for eating. Surely it's quality. And then where should all been? I am thrilled with my end trade. Can't thank you enough, and I hope you'll be happy with yours. Oh yeah, totally. I know I will be. That's awesome. I like trading with the other makers of things. So I think that's a cool thing to do. Can't do it all the time, but when I can. Arms are shot today, guys. Here, Mud. This sound is for you. I'll even look at you in the eyes when I do it. It literally says. Does it? Does it say it? It doesn't say it on my end, Joel. It's just a show or hide. Oh. You have to let me know what the translation is. Or did I miss something else? I think you're talking about the... okay. And yet... I don't even... See, I don't have a translation on my end. Guys, thank you for the 106 likes today. The heck? Why do you guys have a translation and I don't? Yeah, no, I don't have it. Yeah, I know Google's free. Actually, it's free for you. I actually have to pay for it. I pay for it every day for having you as a friend. Instructional stuff, as I don't have credentials, but I'd be happy to send instructive videos. I mean, how are you going to type in those characters on... whatever. You know what? Someday, you're going to have to teach me how to Google. Hope everybody has a good weekend, if it's their weekend. Which passerby's already into Saturday. Down under. You come from a land down under. Why did they make that sound for... Let's see. Yeah, for example, what is the capital of Canada been? I know your response is Montreal. I can tell you that much. Do you want me to say Ottawa? Do you want me to say it like... You literally were going to say Montreal there, Passerby. Don't give me any of this stuff. So, whatever. Yeah, Joyce says, take care, keep throwing, smiling, playing your music. I will, Joyce. Thank you so much, Joyce. I appreciate you. You've proven your... I don't know. You're number one. Have a good weekend, everyone. Yeah, Gail. Washington. It was a trick question. Yeah. You're gonna play that game. Yeah. Well, you couldn't even say where is Washington when I asked you. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Is right. I'm just waiting to see what else is written here. This is getting funny. Christian has always been. Buddy gets you something nice for. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Father's Day this weekend? Is it before you go? Is it Father's Day this weekend? I gotta look it up. Like Google's free. Ugh. Washington's just over there. It's the District of Columbia. You idiot. Like I know anything about all your places down under. It is this weekend? Great. Say, well, freshman ball safe except for Passerby. Did he burn some bridges there? Ooh, yay. Yeah. Did you want me to say Saskatchewan was the capital? Was that the... Ontario. Did you just fire at me? No, I didn't. I wish I did. That would have been great. I can't do that on command like you can. I'm not good at that. This is getting good, actually. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Ontario. You have a hairy arse. This is the place to stand and a place to grow. Joel calls this place Ontario. A place to stand, a place to grow. Ontario. Fresh cup of Joel. I'm just going to say clip. All right, hoodlums and hoodlets. Fun, lol. Ugh. Yeah. Did I have that right, Joe? Is that your anthem? Ontario's anthem? Take care, guys. And I will hope you have a great weekend. Gail, thank you so much for reminding me it's Father's Day. I have to do something about my father. And my stepfather. And then I have to tell all the people that are dads, Happy Father's Day, blah, 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 whatever. It was a commercial. That's even better. That's even better. If it was just a commercial and it's not even a thing. All right. Yeah, peace out, homies is right. Take care. Yep. Pop a wheelie, do an endo. Don't let your meatloaf, whatever. Cheers.